Just 3 ingredients. That's all it takes to make these buttery mini cookies. And the best part? You probably already have everything in your kitchen. So if you want to learn how to make them, then just keep watching. Starting with the room temperature unsalted butter. You can take margarine if that's what you have, but make sure to use the firm block one rather than the tub margarine. To this we will add the icing sugar. Our home ground powdered sugar will work just fine, but just make sure to sieve it before using it. Now all we gotta do is cream the butter and sugar. I insist you avoid the whisk and use this method with the spatula, because the moment you go overboard with the mixing, your cookies will end up spreading way too much in the oven, and they end up crumbling before you can even taste them. This is what we're looking for. Next, we will add the all-purpose flour. You can very well substitute this with the whole wheat flour if you like. I'll leave the ratio in the description box below. Now when you're getting the flour to be mixed into the wet, it's important not to overmix it. Be gentle, and when almost all the flour is incorporated, go ahead and bring it together using only your fingertips. You'll know when to stop when all the flour is mixed in, leaving a clean bowl with no dry ingredients left behind. This is what we are looking for: soft and pliable. This is the one recipe that can be made well in advance for a bulk baking session. Just pop the dough into the freezer and bake when you need to. Now take a tray lined with parchment paper and taking a tiny dollop to roll gently, removing any cracks if there may be. These don't spread much on baking, so you can place them accordingly. And you can get up to 35 such cookies from this batch. Once done, we will simply take a fork to make the indentations. I feel like baking is the one thing that just slows the day down in the nicest way. A simple recipe, a warm oven, and suddenly the kitchen feels a lot cozier. And honestly, it's the tiny treats like these that make it even more fun for everyone in the family. These cuties are now ready to go into the preheated oven for about 12 to 14 minutes, but make sure to keep a watch. Now I'd like to share a handy tip here. I took my second batch to freeze them once shaped and then transfer them into a Ziploc bag. You can label it with the date and content. And these will surely keep fresh in the freezer for up to a month. And you can bake them anytime your kids want a quick snack, or maybe for some unexpected guests for tea. And here they are, fresh out of the oven, simple, buttery little cookies ready to enjoy. Moments like these are my favorite part, where the aroma fills the room and everyone's just waiting to grab a freshly baked cookie to enjoy. This is why I love baking. What's your idea of baking? Share it with me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Time to see how they turned out on the inside. Perfect little tender crumbs. Hope you get to try the recipe soon. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.